there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 16 on our Life is Feudal MMO adventure on Godenland. So, today is the day where we get to introduce 0.2.5 update, and you're probably wondering, who's built siege ladders? Well, we can build siege ladders. We haven't built any at main base yet, so I can't really feature them at the moment. There's surely someone out there at the moment that's actually got one of these made and is actually trying it out. But the other thing I want to bring up from the 0.2.5 update is the climbing skill. Now, this is dumb. I'm going to be honest with you, this is really dumb. It's super useful, but it's dumb. I'm going to show you, right? So, I'm in a location where, normally you would have to terraform up and you wouldn't be able to get up there basically. So technically I should be trapped. In fact, let me just go down here even further and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm in a very steep gradient area where normally you wouldn't be able to get up here. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what? Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Oh yeah, climbing. Look at this. It's dumb. Look at this. You know what's really broken? It doesn't use any stamina. You have to get to a specific gradient before it will trigger. So anything that's vertical though doesn't work. So anything like this, you can definitely climb up. Look at that. Look how dumb that looks. There's already a video out from one of the Forged Marauders, and he's got the Spider-Man theme tune on, and he's climbing up the huge mountain close to the Forged Marauders. Oh my god, it is dumb. 0.2.5 is so far been really funny. It's actually been hilarious. This is probably the funniest thing about it. What else has been introduced in the 0.2.5 update? Military outposts. So basically we can now position military outposts on enemy fiefs and we can start attacking people, which means we will actually have better forward operating bases. Now, this is going to change sieging dramatically, because now judgment hours are going to be riddled with both trebuchets and siege ladders and siege platforms. Now, siege platforms are just basic platforms. You know, the ones you used to create in carpentry or building? I think it was the building skill you could create them in, or it was the carpentry skill. I can't remember. I think it was building though. Oh, my frames are taking an absolute hit here because of that fire. Let me just get away from that. But those apparently cost 5 small siege engineering warfare kits, which is quite expensive because those platforms, if you think about them, remember when we built them, they should only cost like simple rope, billets and boards. Oh, look at that incandescent fucking sunlight. Oh, look at that. But the siege platforms are basically just basic platforms. You know the platforms you used in Life is Feudal you're on? It's basically those. And the ladders look quite interesting as well. We can actually build them. I don't know if I can actually set one down. Let me just check my skills here. No, I can't do that. I can't do that at all. My farming's also really low down. Why is that low? Why is that so low? Oh, it's at 68, I forgot to level up to 90. And that needs to get to 60, and that needs to get to 30. Oh, I'm all over the place with this character. But 0.2.5 is proven to be quite useful for the PvP folk, because now sieging should be incredibly interesting, because the siege ladders now are going to provide that, I wouldn't say advantage, but it allows people to now get into bases from different locations. You know that way where we used to probe bases and it would be find the weakest point, find the point where the monument is, the closest point to the monument as physically possible, expose a weakness in that area, bark box in, use tables, use bark boxes, use chairs, etc, or, stairs. Now it's, oh hey, let's just go in the front door, let's just go straight for the gate and jump right onto the gate, because the siege ladders come in 3 different types, I believe, and I think I'm getting this right unless somebody can correct me. Anybody that's got warfare engineering, please correct me, because this is actually quite important. I'd like to actually get this stuff correct. But siege ladders come in 3 different variants, obviously one high enough to scale stone walls, another one high enough just being tall enough to kind of dwarf the gatehouse, and a castle, I think a castle wall ladder. I think we've got one of those. I'm not 100% sure, obviously because I've not got the warfare engineering. I can't really say for myself, but anybody who does, can you guys comment down below and tell me about the siege ladders, because I really want to see them. My guild posted a screenshot in our Discord and I thought we had actually built one, and I've been running all over the place trying to find a siege ladder. We've not actually made one. It's just the predefined placement of it. You know, when you place a building down and you get the predefined placement. It was basically one of those, and I was actually kind of hurt by it. Not gonna lie, I was actually quite hurt. You know, the other stupid thing is, I can now do this. See, instead of using that gatehouse, I can do this. Look how stupid that is. Now terraforming is going to be not useless, but it's going to be a little bit hindered now, because if we really wanted to, you could climb up the terraforming to an area. Oh, that as well, island bases as well. You know, like island bases that have got terraforming that kind of cuts off anybody from actually getting on it. You flatten this tile and you just, you know, you do exactly what we've done here with this tile, just straight down 2.0 levels. We're going to be able to climb over that now. So imagine I'm swimming right now and I hit the side of the terraform and I'm instantly going to start climbing like this now. Instantly start climbing. So if you've got an island base, you're kind of humped. In fact, what if you put stone fences around it? That'd be quite useful. I don't know if we can actually climb vertically yet. Bobic is actually already announced, and I saw this in the Discord, there is a minor bug where you can actually vertically climb. I'm not 100% sure on that. No, I don't, either I don't know how to trigger it, or I'm a bit daft and I don't know how to do it. So, apparently there is a bug where you can actually vertically climb, which isn't so good because, you know, vertical climbing basically negates walls, and apparently he's posted out as well, anybody that gets caught using this exploit before they fix it will be banned if they're using it in an offensive manner, or in any type of manner for that matter. So if you go to a base with all your players and just go with like scale boots, plate boots, etc., just go with like really limited amounts of armour and stuff like that. I've just been stuck on the wall. And you do the glitch, you will get banned for that. So guys, don't do it. Don't get banned for doing something stupid, okay? Don't get banned and stay in the game. We don't want people banned in the Life is Feudal MMO. Only stupid people get banned in this game, and those people know who they are, because there is some form of rule set on this MMO. I know a lot of MMOs it's just free game, but for this MMO there is a rule set, and it's pretty relaxed, to be quite honest with you. One of the rules is not using a spear to poke through buildings. Some guilds have actually got away with this, which is quite diabolical. I would urge Bobic to reconsider when he looks at the evidence for that kind of stuff. But it's not my decision to make, unfortunately, and I would, as much as it hurts me to say it, I would trust his better judgment, even though it's pretty blatant from the screenshots that I've seen in the official Lift Discord and stuff like this, and all the evidence that's been provided with names and them actually poking the pipe through. It's pretty annoying, guys, but I would rather not see people getting banned for silly mistakes or silly things that they're doing in the game that they're not supposed to be doing, one of which is exploiting the vertical climb glitch. So that's been day 16, I believe. Is it 16? Is it 16? It's definitely 16. That's been day 16, guys. So, oh, and before I leave off here, Saturday night, Wednesday night, we were supposed to be fighting someone, and it didn't happen. We actually had an instance battle, and the instance battles didn't trigger. A lot of guilds were actually up in arms against us. They were kind of angry because it would be the first instance battles officially in the Life is Feudal MMO, as in player instance battles. You can instance battle yourself for a province if there's nobody there to fight you. Basically, it goes to the person awarded who placed down the instance battle. That's how you claim provinces, just like TFA are doing, just like we're doing, just like USH are doing, etc, etc, Feudal Union, all those guys. That's how you get it. But these instance battles were fighters, attackers and defenders. These were proper instance battles. So it's a bit of a shame to see that the instance battles were kind of broken in that sense. We actually scheduled up for 2, one at 9 o'clock and then one at 10 o'clock, and it didn't happen. It just didn't happen. We thought the message that was going to pop up was, do you wish to join the instance battle, and it would be a yes or a no. Instead we got, your judgment hour has been ended, your judgment hour has ended, and we got quite disheartened from that, because we were actually taking part in I believe an attacking instance battle and a defending instance battle, and I would have recorded that and shown you guys that, but unfortunately I don't have that to hand, and we didn't actually go out fighting because a lot of our guys were actually demoralised from that fact. But anyway guys, that's going to be enough from day 16. This has actually been the longest day I've done. But anyway guys, stay tuned for day 17, where hopefully I get to show you a wee bit more fighting, because I know a lot of you guys want to see the fights. Trust me, I want to get into these fights, but I can't seem to find the time to get into them, as in I either arrive home too late or I miss it completely because I'm doing something different. But I will try my best to get these fighting videos out for you guys. So guys, I'll see you in day 17 in just a second. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 17 of our Life is Feudal MMO adventure on Godenland. So, what's been happening? Well, day 16, we were supposed to be going to an instance battle. As I said, those 2 instance battles actually failed to launch, so we didn't get into them and we couldn't actually get any of the loot. They've now been fixed. Bobby and the team have released an update only just a few hours ago upon making this part of the video. Yeah, instance battles now work, and TVG actually took part in one of I believe it was an attacking instance battle. I wasn't around to actually join it. I was actually still asleep. It was 12 in the afternoon. I was a lazy asshole. Yeah, I decided to sleep in today. So what happened was they joined the instance battle. They joined on the attacking side and they joined up as mercenaries. If you new guys don't know what instance battles look like, or you don't know what they are, if you go to this tab right here, you know, you can enlist to the arena. Well, these are all the instance battles that are currently out on the map at the moment, and it seems as though we've actually got an instance battle of our own. You can't actually see the guild names because it's a wee bit buggy. Hold on, let me see if I can actually reload that. Okay, still not showing. What will happen is it will show the guild that's actually attacking or defending, and what you can do is you can enlist on their side. Now you have to be accepted by the guild that's either defending or attacking, and they can actually accept you if you're from a different guild. And that's super fun because it allows people that are maybe away from all the open world fighting in order to get into 100 or 200 man instance battles, 50v50 or 100 versus 100. The 100 versus 100 are a wee bit laggy. That's why a lot of people prefer 50v50, but I've not been in an instance battle as of yet. I did sign up for 2. Those are the ones that actually failed, so I don't know what they're actually like. The guys can probably tell me in TVG what they're like, but yeah. Instance battles are basically just a settlement between 2 sides fighting over a province. That's how we gain territories. Now I'm going to open up a map again and I'm going to show you guys the territories again. So let's just expand the map out. Let's zoom in a wee bit, or zoom out a wee bit. Enable territories. And there you go, there's all the territories that are currently held by different guilds. TVG have got 1 or 2, we've got 1 down here. Nouveau Orden have got 1 over there. Vanniers have got a whole collection over here. Feudal Union have got a whole bunch. Forged Marauders, TFA are hoarding it up all over here. We've got the Carthage and Ashenfell, the the so-known Caliphate. They've got some territories. Same with everybody else. Everybody else has got some territories like Kingdoms of the Phoenix. All these guys, evil forces up here as well. I believe these are Japanese or Chinese guilds that are up here. It's actually quite interesting to see where all the different nationalities are actually sitting. Like there's a whole bunch of Americans right here. Down here we've got a whole bunch of Europeans. We've got some Russians over here. We've got some, Eastern European, Central European guilds over here. I've got a whole mix up here. It's just crazy up here, and same over here as well. It's interesting to see where everybody's positioned themselves. It's actually quite intriguing, and I wish to get some of the information off of these guilds to tell their story as well. I know they can do it themselves, but I'd really like to know that information, because Diddly Dale and myself really want to put out a video or a few videos in a series type of thing to actually show the story of Godenland, different people's stories from the northeast, west, southeast and west, central belt, all those areas. So if you've got your own little stories about Godenland, about your experiences in the Life is Feudal MMO, drop me a DM on Discord, or you can leave a comment down below and we can actually have a wee chat about that, and we can get some of your stuff featured on here. And it'll be interesting to see other people's approaches, because obviously this series has been just my experience on the Life is Feudal MMO, but I'd really like to portray some other people's experiences as well. Obviously we've got the smaller guilds, which are probably being phased by big guilds, for example TVG, TFA, USH, all them guys. Okay, so next part of this I want to discuss is the attack that occurred, I believe, last night. Now, most of you, if not a few of you, will know that TVG likes to poke at TFA, and so does Ashenfell. Ashenfell likes to poke at TFA because TFA are huge. They don't call themselves a Zerg, they make fun of the fact that we call them a Zerg, but they are a Zerg. However, we didn't get to see the full potential of their Zerg until last night. Now, I don't have a character up there. Sorry, Ragnar, I didn't have time to draw a character up there. I was busy with other things, like helping at the base, getting these big walls made. That's important. But no, I didn't have a character up there, so I couldn't show my side of it. But Barbarians have shown a video of basically TFA's attack on TVC, the Varangian Crusade. Now, the Varangian Crusade, we got stomped, unfortunately. That we didn't anticipate 200 people showing up to a potential 35-man attacking force. So, yeah, we got run out, but Ashenfell were there to save our asses. Ashenfell, Beric decided to make a little video of Ashenfell helping out TVG, assisting in the defense of TVC, and yeah, I'll put that link in the description below. You guys can go check that out, because again, with the Lord of the Rings theme, it's where Gondor calls for aid from Rohan, and he pieces it together really cool. And the intro of it is essentially that Ashenfell reapers the Caliphate, Carthage, scaling the massive cliffside. It looks really cool, and I'd urge you guys to go check it out. It's actually really funny, but it's also really interesting to see how they countered TFA's attack on us. Well, it wasn't so much a counter, but it was them coming towards TVC to aid us, because we had a bit of a problem with 200 members of TFA coming through and ultimately destroying the outpost that we set up there. So that was quite interesting. I'd urge you guys to go away and look that up, find the story out about that. I can't really tell the story very, very detailed story wise. I would suggest asking people like VT in Discord, or Jackbox, or hell, even Beric or Rickarth as well. Some of the guys from Ashenfell, could go and ask them what happened, because it was that was a big fight, and I wish I got to take part in it. I know I would have died. That would have been that's obvious. That is very clearly obvious. I would have died in that fight, but I would have loved to get that footage, but unfortunately I didn't have a character up there. Also, big news as well, not big news, but news for people that don't have the Life is Feudal MMO. I have been graced with 5 promo tickets, 5 tickets to Abella. Now, I don't know whether I'm allowed to actually shell these out via gleam.io or if I need to do a stream. I need to contact Catherine about this, but I do have 5 tickets to Abella in my possession right now, and as soon as I get the go-ahead from Catherine from the community community management side of things, I will start putting up a competition for you guys to win one of the 5 tickets to Abella. You can be a new person that's brand new to the MMO and you want a character in there, or you can be an experienced member who's probably already got a character in the MMO and you want an extra character. They will be up for grabs as soon as I get confirmation and the clear from Catherine. Alright, I will post in my community tab. If you go on my YouTube channel, click on the community tab, I will place it in there. I will also make a video detailing how you can actually enter to get these tickets. Alright guys, so that's going to be day 17. A wee bit more caught up, a wee bit of information to give you guys, and the possibility of a giveaway occurring as soon as I get the go ahead from Catherine. Alright guys, if you've enjoyed day 16 and 17, consider leaving a like. If you really loved this episode, consider subscribing. You'll stay up to date with all of the episodes that I'm going to be putting out for this, and all the videos that I'm going to be putting out for the fights. I did promise you guys the fights. They are coming. They are definitely coming. I will grace you with that, and I will grace you with those videos, and you will be able to see these big fights unfolding. But for right now, consider checking out Baltic, consider checking out Ashenfell, Beric and Rickarth. Those guys got some videos of that attack, and it's really interesting to see. Anyway guys, from myself, and our brand new castle walls are currently getting constructed out of fear of climbing, I've been Mr. Feudal. I'll see y'all later.